Hello everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at a USB condenser microphone made by TONOR. They are available on Amazon for $40 and not too many people know about this company, so I thought I would walk you through what you get in the box, how it sounds, and if it's worth your money. Now, before we get into it, I want to explain to you what a condenser microphone is. It is a type of microphone that picks up sound only on the front of the microphone. So it's really good for people that are gaming and they have a keyboard and mouse and they're in a noisy environment and they want to block out sound from the sides and from their surrounding areas. So it will only pick up voices and sounds on the front of the microphone, and I'll go into depth later on in the video. As you can see in the box, you get a shock mount already built in with a stand. So that's one of the best features about this microphone. For $40, you get everything you need to get going. You get a windscreen, as you can see here. You get a pop filter, which helps prevent the loud, sharp sounds with associated words. And it already has the cable built in, so you can literally plug this and get going. No drivers necessary, no software that you need to download and install to get this to work. Plugging this into your computer is super simple. It will automatically detect it and you can start using it right out of the box, which is really nice. So I'll be honest, I was a little bit skeptical when I first saw this product, just because I don't really know TONOR that well. But I'll tell you, I'm really impressed with the stand itself. It is made out of metal and it has a bit of a weight to it, so it's not going to move around on your desk, and it's going to keep the microphone nice and steady. And the shock mount is a really nice touch. It won't pick up the vibrations from I don't know, leaning on the table or your keyboard or your mouse. It's going to do a really good job of just focusing on what it does best, and that is picking up your voice. So that's the shock mount itself, and the nice thing is it comes with a 5/8 adapter, so you can actually attach this to a boom arm, which I'm going to do now. Now, I did mention that it has a built-in cable, so unfortunately, if you already have a boom arm and you already have a cable running, you're going to have to run the new cable that's built into the microphone down to the computer. And just for kicks, I actually attached the stand to the Blue Yeti, and it held up really well, actually better than the stand that comes with the Blue Yeti usually. So if you have any accessories that take that 5/8 thread, just know that you can use that stand for something else. So one of the coolest things about this mic too is that it actually works with the iPad. I'm actually having it hooked up to the iPad Pro, and I have the adapter that allows you to put a USB-C to USB-A. And no, as you can see, you do not need power through. So that is really cool because I have a Blue Yeti and I am not allowed to use it on the iPad unless it is connected to power. I have the microphone right here on the boom arm, and then I have the USB cable running all the way to the iPad. So just know that with the right adapter, yes, you can use this condenser microphone on an iPad and have a really cool portable setup. So I'm going to test out this condenser mic with Ambient Sounds, and one of the most realistic examples that I think will help you with your purchase is how this sounds when you are tapping away on a keyboard and mouse. So I'm going to be doing that for you right now. I'm going to do it with and without saying or talking over. So right now I'm using a Keychron K2 keyboard with cherry red switches, which are super light. They make the most minimal sound out of most mechanical keyboards. So let me just do it without any sound, just the keyboard and mouse. So one thing you should know about condenser mics is the closer you are to the microphone, the less likely it's going to pick up sounds around you. So I'm going to say a few phrases and also type at the same time, and that way you can judge for yourself to see if it's good enough to block out the sound. Yeah, don't judge me on these sentences. Okay, first sentence. The small pup gnawed a hole in the sock. The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. Press the pants and sew a button on the vest. The swan dive was far short of perfect. The beauty of the view stunned the young boy. 2 blue fish swam in the tank. Her purse was full of useless trash. The colt reared and threw the tall rider. It snowed, rained, and hailed in the same morning. Read verse out loud for pleasure. So again, this is with the Cherry Red's mechanical keyboard, but I'm going to step it up a notch and use a much louder keyboard just to help you guys make your decision if this mic is good enough for you. Now, this guy is a 60% keyboard. It is made by Vortex, and it's called the Poker 3. And this guy is super heavy and super loud, and one of the loudest keyboards that you can probably buy. It's got green cherry switches, and those are really, really heavy and really, really loud. So I'll let you hear it, how the mic picks up the sounds without any words first. Okay, now I'm going to say some things as I type. So we're going to do the same 10 sentences for this microphone test. The small pup gnawed a hole in the sock. The fish twisted and turned onto the bent hook. Press the pants and sew a button on the vest. The swan dive was far short of perfect. The beauty of the view stunned the young boy. 2 blue fish swam in the tank. Her purse was full of useless trash. The colt reared and threw the tall rider. It snowed, rained, and hailed the same morning. Read verse out loud for pleasure. So this microphone for $40 is an easy recommendation for me because it comes with everything you need. It comes with a stand, a very sturdy stand made out of metal. It comes with the pop filter. It comes with the windscreen, and it comes with a built-in cable. So you literally, all you have to do is plug this in and go. No drivers, no software needed. And I think it sounds really good for $40. And in comparison, I'm going to connect my Blue Yeti so you can see how it sounds and how it compares. So I'm going to do the same test. This is on a Blue Yeti, same boom arm, same setup. I'm going to be using the Keychron K2, again, cherry red switches. And first I'm just going to type without saying anything. Okay, now I am going to read out those same silly sentences. Give me 1 sec. The small pup gnawed a hole in the sock. The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. Press the pants and sew a button on the vest. The swan dive was far short of perfect. The beauty of the view stunned the young boy. 2 blue fish swam in the tank. Her purse was full of useless trash. The colt reared and threw the tall rider. It snowed, rained, and hailed in the same morning. Read verse out loud for pleasure. So I'm monitoring myself as I'm recording this, and I can already tell you this is picking up a lot more keyboard sounds than the toner. And I'll explain why in a second. But let's do the heavier, louder Poker Vortex 3. Okay, again. First, I'm gonna do it without any. Sorry. First, I'm gonna do it without any talking. Okay, so that is the Vortex Poker 3 with cherry green switches, no sound, or me not talking over. Now we're going to read out the senses, shall we? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. The small pup gnawed a hole in the sock. The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. Press the pants and sew a button on the vest. The swan dive was short of perfect. The beauty of the view stunned the young boy. 2 blue fish swam in the tank. Her purse was full of useless trash. The colt reared and threw the tall rider. It snowed, rained, and hailed in the same morning. Read verse out loud for pleasure. So, as you can see, the Blue Yeti picks up a lot more ambient sound, and the reason why it is because this is not just a condenser mic. There's, I think, 4 or 5 patterns on this microphone, so it can pick up sound from the sides. It can pick up sound from front and back. It can pick up omnidirectional, which is like 360 sound, and it can also just pick up sound from the front. But I think one of the things about the Blue Yeti that I find very, very annoying is that it is hypersensitive to ambient sounds, and I am very, very close to the mic. So even with that being said, like, you have to be like basically like kissing. Like right now, I am basically making out with my Blue Yeti, and even with that, you can see that it's picking up a lot of sound. And this cost over $100. So again, not going to pick a winner here. I'm just going to let you guys be the judge of it, which microphone sounds better. This was the Blue Yeti. So final thoughts. For $39, I was a little bit skeptical, especially because I didn't really know much about Toner, but they really hit it out of the park. This is a great solution for anyone looking at their first microphone and they don't want to spend a lot of money, but they do want to have quality sound and have a lot of noise rejection, especially if you're going to be gaming, streaming, podcasting, or whatnot. The reason why I like this microphone so much is because it takes care of all the little things. You don't need a pop filter, you don't need a windscreen, you don't have to worry about a shock mount. You have a nice sturdy stand, and it's at $40. And it comes with a built-in cable, so you can just get up and go. And for something similar, for Blue Yeti, you'd be looking at anywhere from $139 to $170. So this is definitely worth every penny, and I'm really impressed with Toner and what they were able to provide us with at a very small price. One of my favorite quotes is, "Do what you can with what you have where you are," and that is a very great way to describe this microphone. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this helped with your purchasing decision, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.